Damn, looks good. It looks pretty, Cyberkai. I got strong Alien Isolation vibes off of it from the graphics. Oh, I didn't even notice she had heterochromia. Uh-oh. No! That ain't it. Torin, bad news. Rory owes you $150. That's been the new alert, is that we've been setting up this con for 2 years. Yeah, Kiba, that's what I'm saying. I didn't realize this was a roguelike until like 2 months after it came out. And when I found that out, I actively avoided all footage of it. I know nothing about this game except that it's a roguelike.
Astra.
Actually, Rory, hold it for a split second. Let's get to a point where I can pause the game. Yeah, let's get to a point where I can pause the game.
I survived, but
that's actually fortuitous.
Helios did not. Suit status operational, but my sidearm is missing.
All right.
I'm leaving comms open.
WASD to move. Mouse to look around. Control to sprint. I guess mouse and keyboard will be the way to go. The fuck, Taff, is that a comp assault? All I know how to do, like, all I know what to do, Rory, is to say what I'm thinking, but I'm trying to get better about not saying it in such a way that it's like, I think Taffy fucking hates me. Because I don't, because they're meant as compliments, but as I'm saying them, I'm like, man, they don't sound good. I don't feel like I'm complimenting this person. This is the worst. I feel like I'm complimenting people, and then I say it out loud, and I'm like, that sounds like I'm just saying you're old for your age. Either controller use adaptive triggers and feels really good. Yeah, somebody said that the adaptive triggers on this game are like the best use of adaptive triggers in the history of the PlayStation 5. Well, shoot, I guess I'll learn this game on controller then. I just want to send this to Nate and Heather real quick. That's beautiful, Trey. Yeah, I was gonna say, unless I could rebind the keys, Piccolo, having sprint be control. This doesn't feel so bad. Alright, well, it looks like... Gotta invert that real quick. Ah, there we go. Fancy Killer, what's going on, man?
Abandoning Helios. Heading towards White Shadow Broadcast.
This game's faster than I thought it would be.
This forest contains extensive ruins of a xenotype civilization. Ancient walls, foundations, and statues. Scout log. Atropos. I have found a deceased Astra Scout here. Checking identification on helmet. It's...
Thank you.
Mr. BG with $500 to St. Jude. God damn it. Alright, hold on. Let me get out of the cutscene. Y'all are gonna ruin the gravitas of this game by playing Heroes Tonight. So I'm gonna assume that that was my dead body there.
my sidearm. Continuing towards the signal's origin.
Listen, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this self-encapsulated. We're not gonna play this over the top of the game. For $500, I'll play it a little bit louder. We're at 17 and a half hours for the first day of the subathon, chat. $2,766.79 raised for the children of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I think we're at the point where we can play the game, and chat took that personally. Mr. BG, thank you for your contribution to St. Jude. Solipsis, what's going on? Nice to have you here. Good luck at the subathon. If I make a little money, that's great, but mostly I just want to raise money for St. Jude. I raised a bunch of money for myself during our December subathon. So this is definitely me wanting to give back. For sure. Oof, I am hungry. I think we're going to try to cook lunch around 11:30 or so. I apologize that Returnal's not going to get as big a warm welcome as it should. We can always come back to it after dinner. We got a couple of wheel spins in here as well. Yeah, we got a couple of spins on the Wheel of Random. At $3,000, I'm going to make... Let me find it. Hold on. You ever have a joke kind of get away from you? The other day, I forgot to end stream when I ended stream. And I did this goofy... one of those. First of all, I have a hanger. And that bugs me. And secondly, I didn't think anybody was really watching. So my a-hole mods turned this into an emote. Mr. BG again, thank you for the 500 to St. Jude. Anonymous, thank you for the 1,000. So this became an emote. Like I said, this kind of got away from me for a second. it made me think, because people are doing it as Taffy You Don't Say, which has big Wonka Tell Me More energy. So instead of making, God, I do not want to make Thermal Knight draw this. You know what I mean? I think I had nightmares this weekend. Imagine if Thermal Knight had to stare at this picture and then duplicate it with his skill. What kind of Greek curse is that? So we were toying with, and I guess I'll give chat the ability to give feedback here. We can either do this, or if you want to be able to use it in multiple places, we could do a mascot version of Wonka meme. So we want to give y'all the choice of, do you want an artistic version of this, or I feel like this might be more useful across multiple channels. Do you want a mascot version of Wonka meme replete with purple jacket, big bow, and brown top hat? Either way, it's a moot point until we hit $3,000 for the Children of St. Jude. After that, I have I think a $5,000 unlock for an emote where it's a mascot jaw drop. So if you're just stunned at something that you've seen and you want to have a jaw drop emote from this channel. And then we have another one at 7, I think, that we haven't really decided on. We've got a handful that we're floating around, but I got 3 open emote slots that I just wanted to fill up. And we're utilizing those as milestone accomplishments. Hear me out, ¿por qué no las dos? Because I only have 3 emote slots left. I have 5 free emote slots left, but that's not how capitalism works in this channel. The mascot's good and generic enough in the right way to inoffensively use in other channels. I hope so. I've not tried to make it so channel specific or aggressive that you couldn't get away with it. How many does Justin have? All of them. Wait. I thought that said obsolete. Obolite. Whoops. What button is that? What button is that on a PlayStation controller? Aha! The only one I didn't hit. Yeah, Justin hit 23,000. Previously unknown radioactive mineral with a crystalline structure and a golden glow. After separating the material from any unknown error, it can be auto-gathered by the suit's resource tank. The radiation signatures on the local structures indicate that this has been the primary source for the sentient civilization. So it's highly likely that the collected minerals can be used to power dormant xenotype machinery. Additional data needed for further analysis. Listen, bud, I don't care. Tier 1, 55 months. I adore that username. I think I say that every time, but I mean it every time. Tenacious Dad with a $100 gifty to St. Jude. Thank you. Appreciate you. $2,866.79. As always, if you're employed by a major employer, make sure you check to see if your employer does donation matching for a fat write-off for them and additional free money to our campaign for us. Aki Setsuna, what's going on? I've probably 5 minutes into this game. I've never watched anyone play this. The moment that I was told this was a roguelike, I knew I was going to end up having to play it. And knowing that I was going to have to play it, I didn't want to have anything spoiled for me. So I just know it's a third-person shooter roguelike with a delicious story, and that it's probably one of the best games that's started as a PS5 exclusive. I take that name personally. What the hell? something super orange over there. That's the objective. We also have health. Ooh, little overshoot. Hold to scan. Large Siflium. Repairs major damage to integrity. To like suit integrity, so that's a health upgrade. Health restoration. Boy, I'm gonna be so happy to cook lunch today. We're finally gonna get that every plate mandatory cooking session done. I get to have banh mi hamburgers and maybe steak if we cook 2 of them. I get to check and make sure. God damn it, dude, sheep. I'm not stopping the game this time. We're playing it over the top. That's not. I'm gonna assume. Is this what you wanted? Does this make you happy? Does this bring you joy, you psycho? If you right click on your game and the Steam library's properties drop down, disable Steam input. It's the only way to get the adaptive triggers to work. Oh my, really? You think we'll need a rewatch? Oh. A relaunch? Sure will. Alright, let's relaunch it. It's plugged in. Thank you, Piccolo. That is an unlocked emote, by the way, at 3,000. So you'll now get either a Wonka emote. Ooh. Or my stupid face emote. No, you're not being backseated. That's a setting thing. That's a quality of life input, in my opinion. What was down here, though? Is this where we came up? Oh, we came through here. We just don't have a key. Got it. And this is the direction we're going. Got it, got it, got it. Well, thank God I have the appropriate soundtrack for such an encounter. If I'm gonna die, let it be to this song! Woo!
Hostile fauna dispatched.
Just like Subnautica, we're the reason this place is so hostile. Whoops. Oh, I played Hades for 6 months straight, Snook. That was my channel's main game for a half a year, and it was glorious. I was so happy. The only reason I stopped wasn't because I had finished everything I wanted to do in the game, although we had done almost everything except the grindy bits. But it was because viewership fell off a cliff overnight across all of Twitch. At the time that I was maining that game, it went from like on a Monday, viewership was good, and on a Tuesday, it was terrible, and it didn't recover for like a year. until it got, what was it? It got a like a console release, and then at that point people started playing it again for a while. So yeah, I played so much Hades.
Recorded log found. Adding to databank. Playing back now. Scout log. Atropos. Elapsed time 30 minutes since last crash. Whole areas of this forest are rearranging themselves like a fluid puzzle after each of my... Whenever I return, per Astra protocol, I will not be recovered until I reach the broadcast signal. If you're hearing this, you are stuck here too. I don't remember recording that.
Yeah, as much as I hate to give, you know, credit to Edmund, because apparently he and I don't like each other very much. He did build a game that has an absurd amount of replay value. It's hard for any other game to hold up to that kind of engineering. Once you got done with Hades, there really wasn't a lot to do besides grind it and just keep rinse, wash, repeating what you were doing before. Resource, Atropian Key. Open secure gates and containers. I remember where there was a locked door. I don't need that health. Oh, Meg. I tried to get the voice actor who played Meg to record a gifted sub notification for us. I offered her like $1,000 for 2 minutes of work. But I don't know that they took it seriously, or they just didn't need my work or my money, or if I went to a spam file or what. But neither Noah nor I ever got an answer. I was bummed out. I wanted that pretty bad. I was willing to pay through the ear to get it. Old Avalon Pinrose. I hope they're killing it in life in general. But oh, neat. They're killing it in life in general. They don't need my money or my notification to be successful, but I was so nice and I wanted it so bad. Silphium resin fills one slot towards a max integrity upgrade to a health up fragment. I think the script I wrote, Piccolo, was what did I write? I shouldn't do this right now, but hold on. I got spoiled by Kevin Brighting. Kevin Brighting did this for us. Yeah, I wrote rate interest availability for single line Twitch alert. I probably should have put paid in the subject now that I think about it. But the script that I wrote was Meg saying, "Someone gave you a sub to Taffy, now you have to stay here forever." And I feel like out of an obligation to Megara, how many of you would have stayed here forever just because she said you should? Photo mode, you say? I'll never use it. I don't know how voice actors do it. I learned to do a vocal fry for an NPC in my D&D campaign and it wrecked my throat. I've never worked consistently enough in... I mean, like, I speak for a living, but...
Security system encountered.
I've never worked consistently enough to have to worry about protecting my voice, with the exception of, like, touring children's theater. Joke's on you, I'm already here forever. Hello? Enhanced vision, they say. Hello? Ooh, I've got little homing shots that are flying off. I love that. I like not aiming. If you've ever seen me play a video game. Holy Moses, am I hungry. Chat. So, do y'all remember Justin talking about a local sushi place that he's found that he really enjoys? Yeah, Josh, I was about to start talking. It's about time to start talking about food. By the way, folks, Santa is the reason speaking of people carrying my fat ass up the mountain, Santa's the reason the tracker is working today. Every single time we do a subathon, Josh has to go back and see what APIs have changed and have broken the counter from before, fix it, and make it all live again. So, again, it takes a village because I am heavy. But there are a lot of people I gotta thank for bringing all this together. Let me see if I can find this real quick. I'll drop it in here. I'll drop it in the cave lounge. Oh, I gotta do it from my phone. Oh, no, I can grab it from here. Hold on. From the Richmond Boyos group. So I went to this place that Justin said was really good, and that he has a crush on it. And he said, "Dude, you gotta get the takoyaki." This was a joint Mother's Day and birthday dinner for me and Amber. Rory got a California roll, which he hated, but then he got a salmon roll, which he liked. He also got 2 pieces of salmon sushi, which he really enjoyed. Grayson got a spicy tuna roll and a California roll. Amber got a couple of rolls. I got the takoyaki. Boop. Easily the best takoyaki in Richmond. How does one hate a California roll? The avocado in this roll was really pronounced. The avocado in his California roll was really pronounced, and it had a nutty, almost sour flavor to it that was intense. It was a very earthy, almost off-puttingly earthy flavor that was in it. I got it. He was like, "It tastes spoiled," and I was like, "It doesn't taste spoiled." And I was like, "Ah, it actually kind of does taste spoiled. It's just intense avocado, very intense avocado." And then for my main, sea scallop, eel. This is like a spicy tuna. Like their specially spicy tuna. Yeah, the cucumber and the avocado hit really hard. And so I totally got where he was coming from. I didn't get mad at him over it. I did get mad at Grayson for picking up one of the takoyaki to try it and then holding it over his plate with his chopsticks, like for it to cool off. And I was like, "Just set it on your plate and eat it once it's cooled off." And he's like, "I got it." And then he dropped it on the floor. And I was grumpy about that because this was a treat to me too, you know? He and I didn't speak for 20 minutes because we were on each other's case about it. We got over it and everything was fine. Chat, this is a toro roll. That is torch seared toro with chopped chew toro in the middle with some panko breadcrumbs and a little bit of like a ponzu glaze over the top. This shit was dynamite. Oh, this was good. It was a nice night. I had a good night hanging out with my fam. I think there was one more photo. We had one more thing. I didn't bother posting that. It was tempura breaded calamari that, if I'm being real, just kind of looked like squid onion rings. Yeah, torch squid, so good. The hotate, the sea scallop, was so soft it melted in my mouth. Oh, it was so sweet and soft and delightful. Today for lunch, we're cooking up, finally, after 3 attempts, we are finally cooking up our every plate meal of banh mi burgers. And if we have time, I'll do up buttered steak that's in there. Frost, what's going on, homie? 6-month gifty from Glitch going into month number 4. Appreciate you being here, man. Did you ever play Returnal? This is it's a little hit and miss because of St. Jude and everything, but by God, I'm finally getting into it. We also have a new alert today at 30 gifties, which Torrin set off the inaugural bounce, but it is also very good. What is this? Malfunctions or negative effects gained from malignant items or parasite. Remove a malfunction by completing the task on the left side of the screen. Collect Rogue-lites. Rogue-lite repair, Rogue-lite replace. The door. I gave it a single shot. It was 2 AAA for me. I got, I honestly thought there was never going to be a world in which I get to play AAA games. But chat has given me leniency on that front with the funded game, with the funded game list. I'm playing Breath of the Wild, finally pushed myself to get out of the tutorial stuff. Promptly died because I'm bad at parry. You should just go straight to Ganon and finish the game in a half an hour.
Corpses of a xenotype species. Likely the architects of these ruins. These could be the sentients that broadcast the white shadow signal.
I gotta admit, looking at those photographs of sushi just made me want sushi again. Shoot the goo. It seems wholly undeterred. That said, it's pretty cool. Don't shoot your goo. I'm in here throwing fat ropes at aliens. Scout log!
It is impossible to escape. I have tried everything. I'm always brought back by... There is a moment between death and rebirth when tentacles drag me down, screaming, drowning, returning.
Returnaling. Wait. Oh, dude, Josh, if I got rid of you for that, it would just be like me and Lisa and Apocalyptic left, maybe. I guess I can go down here. I don't know. What's the worst that could happen?
Encounter hostile predator.
You ever fucking open your dumb mouth? Fuck me, he hit hard. I was trying to get it to lock onto him. I was trying to see if I could get a lock-on button. But he hit me before I could. Haha! I see what you did there. Kevin!
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Tier 1, 78 months. Good morning to you too, bud. Eternal Return achievement unlocked.
Helios! Astra, this is Celine. I survived the... Can you hear me? I'm in my ship. Suit status operational and... I've already experienced this before.
Every time you die, you are returned to the crash site without the weapons, artifacts, and resources collected in the last cycle. Your databank entries are and permanent upgrades survive cycle to cycle. Use these permanent items to explore new areas and utilize shortcuts. Weird. Chronosis, a rift between two timelines. Oh. Multiplayer. Got it. We don't want to call it multiplayer, but it's multiplayer. Got it.
It wasn't like this before.
I appreciate a game that puts time into its OST. This sounds really good. Enhanced overload. What does enhanced overload mean?
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Rusty Brazenfire with a gifted tier 1 sub to Oppenheimer, 1,000. That must be what those flyaways are. 1,612 gifties all time.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
But I want that. So give it to me. There it is!
Target acquired.
Yo, for real though, every other channel on Twitch, kiss my ass. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I know it's not a competition, but for real though, every other channel on Twitch, kiss my ass. I try so hard. I'm out here roping in only the best talent. I'm out here creating a commune of nothing but all-stars. The creme de la creme. I don't deserve it, but I got it. Oh, God. Rusty. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, Rusty. Yeah, big ups, Rusty. I'm going to read these. Rory, will you do me a favor? If you're still in Stream Elements kicking around. If Rory's still here, I want to kick the volume up on that by like 25%. Otherwise, I can do it later. I can do it manually on the mixer, which is what I've been doing. But yeah, Rusty, thank you for the 30 gifties. Sorry, 50 gifties. It's more than that. Jackspot, 6 months gifted to hot dog eating coach. God, a hot dog sounds good. 895 gifties all time. Jackspot, thank you so much. Rusty Brazenfire with 50 gifties. Bob Gamerfleet, Rubby Rose, Days Attack, Pentenry Pete, Jester, Sheepy Amaya, Voidfire, Javi, Optional Optimist, Pita Chup, Big O, Scoffreak, Gerodimus Prime, Arc Stanton, Stans Platz Krakow, Elite Eevee, Rad Hazard, Opal, Zayas, Pibble, The Czar, I'm So Cody, Cheesecake Legs, oh, Martok, Lick Masali, 90-year-old gamer, Pijma Ranger, Rafiki, Gate of MC, Chu, the Nimble Ginger, Wivios, Matt Fishy, Snow Eagle, Achmet, Pew, Nazodi, Corey, Stony Pony, Vegahan, Incredible Lobster Boy, Raul 2K Gaming, El Juanito, Pyro Puffin, Al Paveris, Norath, Big T, Karkadog, Nugs, and Panel Stink. Panel Stink. Oh my god. Panel Stink is a thing that I've now read out loud. Hot dog eating coach, thrilled to have you here. Maybe one of the emotes can be the plane. Oh my god, it could, huh? It could be the plane on like a swoop. Kind of to go along with the glitter bomb. Ooh. I did 50 as to also get a wheel spin. I was wondering why the number was up there. That makes sense. Yeah, that's 250 bucks. Yeah. That's another wheel spin. What was the cause of the sound issue? No idea. We didn't fix it. After 16 hours, we found a workaround, and that was the best we could do. Squint Fox said 3 words I've never heard Squint Fox say before. I don't know. And it scared the shit out of me, if I'm being honest. Let's see. You the best when you get a second. Might you crank the volume by like 20%? Otherwise, I can get to it later and just crank it on the mixer for now. Damn, I love that notification. 'Tis too good. Kizzle, good morning. Thank you so much for the subathon luck. 18 and a half hours, chat. You're definitely getting to watch me cook dinner tonight. We're doing Persona 5. We're doing Sojiro's, I think Atlas's officially licensed Sojiro's curry recipe for dinner tonight. Sojiro need curry. So anyway, listen, it's not nice of me to look at every other channel on Twitch and to tell them to kiss my ass. But it's a dog-eat-dog world on this platform. And they can kiss my ass. We're out here trying so hard. So there's a, like a photo op? Also, like, can I, like, blow this out and drain it? Oh God, Barrel, when I heard Squint Fox say, I don't know, the, knot that formed in my stomach. No, I tried to jump into this water, I flailed for a second, and then it recycled me up here, with less health. So, yeah, I'm gonna guess for the time being that water is much like these things, like it's just not a thing I can do yet. Damn, dude, I don't often dip into like ninja Doc Tim personality, but sometimes, once in a blue moon, I'm so proud of us and what we do and what our group has accomplished here that I do walk out and give one of these just once in a while. Alright, so I need a key for the container. The next one that we're gonna work on, chat, is called the slot machine. But we'll take a minute to revel. We'll take a minute to revel in what we've accomplished for today, for sure. Not gonna lie, I just wanted to make sure we get to Sleepy 3X time. That, honestly, the Sleepy 3X time, I don't want to be an asshole, but have you ever made $1,000 while you slept, chat? Even better, have you made $1,000 for St. Jude while you've slept? It feels really good. And a lot of really, really prudent individuals on here wait until 3x returns sleepy time. Which reminds me, Santa, are you still here? If I alter all the settings for 3x time at night, will that loop in St. Jude contributions as well? A permanent resource that interacts with other timelines and cleanses malignancy.
This is the story.
Ether is a mysterious resource that is kept on death. Gain ether by interacting with deceased scouts and completing daily challenges in the ship. You can also use your ether to cleanse malignant. You saw it. Yeah, buddy? Hell yeah. So yeah, at nighttime, contributions to St. Jude or to the channel get you 3x time on the clock. I realized during our last St. Jude subathon that when I went to sleep, regardless of how great St. Jude is, nobody wanted to give money to me or St. Jude while I was asleep. Period. Full stop. So I've incentivized that. If you give money while I'm asleep to either St. Jude or myself, it gets 3x the time on the clock. So we have people who come in here at 10, 11 o'clock at night who are all waiting at the front door like it's a Black Friday sale. On your marks, get set, and the moment I'm like, well, I'm off to bed, I've changed the timer. Bing, 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 and it goes from like 7 hours left to like 17 hours left in like 15 minutes. Yeah, Varel, the moment I had people describe this game to me the way that it actually is, was the moment I was just like, there's no way I don't play the living shit out of this game. Oops. Gotta hold it. A Tropian weapon charger grants alt fire mode to weapons.
Augments my weapon with an alternative firing mechanism.
Press R2 while holding R1. Or sorry, L1 to use alt fire. Oh my god.
Highly effective.
I like
This
that.
will be useful.
6 more of those, please. Space Isaac with no G fuel. Does it have to recharge? Nope. Well, maybe, but it sure fired that time. I like that a lot. Oh, shit. What's your beef, bud? Oh, God! I think I want you to be able to be hurt. Yeah. Xenotech required. I want you to be hurt too. But I know I can do that. Oh, I am ridiculously hungry. Is there a door? You're doing great, Chief. Door here. Let's try this one. The hell? Probably not. Oh, shit! I'm doing great. Very good at video games. excellent at
This is the
platforming.
story
That's what they
of
always
the
say.
newest denizen.
Mr. Platform, they say. That's what they call me, Mr. Platforming. Ah, shit. AKA Chris P, tier 1, 6 months. Chris, what's going on? Welcome back. Podman, good morning as well. Latest UFO box again had 2 Lost Souls cars in it. Yeah, so they're clearly working together. I don't understand what he's talking about. Whatever. I'm done losing precious time in my life thinking about that dude and his intentions. Chris is actually Mr. Platformer. Yo, would you like to play this chunk for me? That'd be great. I was gonna say, if these are facehugger eggs, I'm out. Hello? Damaged fabricator. A damaged Xenotech device fabricates a random item in exchange for an increasing amount of obolites. Just got gifted a sub. Who is the stream? I don't know. I came in here and just found it running. I sat down. At some point, Laffy, I guess, is gonna come back. But until then, I'm Ryan. It's nice to meet you. There's probably emotes. Listen, bud, I don't care. Donated $25 to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Thank you so much. Sorry, Tenacious Dad, that contribution actually had a message. I donate this money in the hopes that it will help some kids and bring joy back to their lives. I also dedicate it to my son, Grayson, who he lost this past July. 7/19/22, let's do it for the kids. I'm sorry, I just saw that notification. Tenacious Dad, if you're still here, good grief. Thank you so much for sharing that incredibly personal message with us. And you know, when my wife had cancer, when Amber had cancer, the lone rallying cry that we had was that at least it didn't happen to either one of our sons, and that was the thing that kept us going. And then, you know, when you go to St. Jude, when you go to the hospital campus in Memphis, you get to see the faces of just browbeaten parents that are shouldering it all for their kids in the interest of getting them better. And, you know, you see folks who were not as lucky and the heavy price that they pay for that. It's not financial because St. Jude doesn't charge anybody ever. But yeah, the heavy price of getting their child the treatment they need and being strong for them and all that that's more than any parent should have to bear.